Hello everyone, Mike Martin, President of FGCU here with another quick video update. We're getting back to normal. We're into summer B and we're beginning to feel like the campus that we have all loved over these 25 years. I want to alert everyone to the fact that we will be continuing to offer vaccines on campus as we return, and this is extremely important. Obviously, no one was required to get vaccinated, but all the science suggests and all the data suggests that a vaccination is in not only the individual's best interest, but those of us across the community. So stay tuned. Our Student Health Service is providing vaccinations as well as other sites around the region. Please take advantage of that. As I suggested, we're hoping that, and we're planning, that the fall of 2021 will look much more like the fall of 2019. Now, we will have learned some things from the pandemic, and there will be some changes, not because of the pandemic directly, but because we think we learned lessons that will allow us to better deliver a high-quality academic experience to every student that comes here. We're looking, I believe, at a slight uptick in enrollment, that the residence halls will be very close to full, that we'll be able to get back to normal activities on campus, including intercollegiate athletics, intramurals, other kinds of activities, sororities, fraternities, and hosting the community on our campus. So that will be an exciting time. As you come back to campus, if you haven't been here in a while, please note that it continues to change. The School of Entrepreneurship building, also known as Lucas Hall, will open in about 2 or 3 weeks. That's mid-July, and we will begin settling that program into a brand new facility. Academic Building 9, which is also home to the Water School, will be open in January, but it's come a long way. It's a very large building, about 117,000 square feet, and if you have a chance, check it out. It's a beautiful facility, and we hope to be moving in, as I suggested, in the early part of the second semester. So the campus continues to change. We have a number of other projects that we're contemplating and determining whether or not we can fund over time, but the point is simple. We want to continue to build a campus that will serve not only current students, but well into the future, the students that come here, and that's part of our commitment. And thankfully, the state and donors have been incredibly generous in helping us get there. So please stay attuned to that. We hope to see some changes across the campus because we've had some very good people choose to retire. One of those is the Dean of Engineering, the Whitaker College of Engineering, Rich Bear. We'll wish Rich well as he goes on to the next era of his life. But we are also looking to seek a new dean, and there'll be some other changes you'll note, I think, in personnel, just because at having arrived at 25 years, a number of people who came here early are now approaching retirement age. And so you'll see those changes, I hope, and you'll welcome new people to campus. We're going to have some version of the grad walk in August as our commencement. I will tell you, I've heard from people on both sides of how the grad walk is perceived. The vast majority that we polled and the vast majority that we heard from when we did this in late April and May found it to be actually a better alternative than what you might call a traditional commencement. We're going to continue to modify it. I know that there are some who want to go back to a more traditional approach, but both out of caution and because this turned out to be quite popular with so many, we're going to do it again in August. And then in December, we'll consider whether or not there is some hybrid from a more traditional approach to the technology used to make the grad walk very personal. So I look forward to seeing those of you who are going to be completing in August and anyone from the class of 2020 who wants to come back and participate. Look forward to seeing you over at the Alico Arena as we do another grad walk. And finally, let me say, if we're going to get back to normal, whatever normal turns out to be in a post-pandemic era, if we're going to get back to normal, everyone, faculty, staff, students, our friends, and our neighbors will have to make every effort to keep each other safe, to not let this pandemic return. There's concern out there that variants could make it a challenging time, but we're all in this together. And I've repeated that every time we've had one of these updates, and I say it again. If we want to succeed as a community, everyone's got to do their part. So I'll look forward to catching up with all of you that I can bump into across campus and elsewhere. Hope that the balance of your summer is a good one, whether you're on campus taking classes or back home or in the community, wherever you are. I hope you're healthy and well. I hope you'll get vaccinated. But in any case, we'll look forward to seeing you soon. Go Eagles.